Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am Montoya. Star Citizen hits 400 million in funding, and we're going to go by the usual suspects and see what they're saying about it. Spoilers ahead. It's not negative. I'm kind of confused. Really, I expected much worse, but overall, let's start here with Kotaku. This is by Luke Plunkett. Headline, as expected, it's 2021. Star Citizen has raised $400 million and it's still not out. The article overall is not bad. I mean, he's doing some time skipping here. It's 1993. He's sitting in his living room. He's playing Wing Commander 3. Now it's 2012 and he announced his new video game. It's 2020. Fans spent $300 million in a game that's not out. Star Citizen single player campaign is supposed to be released and not overly horrible. It's kind of a weird time-skipping article. I guess the comment section might have a bit more gold. Here we go. This isn't bad. If any Star Citizen weirdos came here saying it is out, and you're talking about the empty, broken modules that are currently playable, I will turn to dust. Randall Ward replying, every time I see one of my friends who works at CIG, I'm like, hell, well, okay, that's a blatant lie. If Randall here did have a friend at CIG, he wouldn't be asking how. He'd be well informed about the game and not making stupid comments on a Kotaku article. But look, Luke Plunkett is not wrong. Star Citizen is not out per se. But it is out in the sense that you can try it now for free and not have to speculate and not have to read about some third-hand comments from someone who backed the game in 2013 and it was broken. You can try right now this week. I sound like a salesman. For a limited time only, right now, you can play Star Citizen for free. Use my referral code linked below. Actually, it is. It's called the IAE. It's kind of an expo where there's a ship show going on, and you can actually play the game for free right now. All you got to do is make an account, and you get a whole bunch of free ships. You get to fly around. Word of caution: the game does have bugs, but you can try the basic game mechanics and get a feel for it. See if you're interested or not, and see if any of these comments are actually true. So the comment section, I would say, you know what, I think pretty much as expected. A lot of people just crapping on it, saying how horrible it is and it's the end of the world. All right, so not a total loss there. The article, I would say, is neutral. The comment section as expected. Let's go into one by Massively OP and see what they say. So Chris Neal. Now, Chris Neal, I think we know, is secretly a massive Star Citizen fan, but for the sake of trying to stay balanced and unbiased, he kind of does the fence-sitting thing, but his bias leaks through. So Star Citizen crowdfunding crossed 400 million threshold this weekend. He talks about the Spartan APC. He talks about the 400 million mark. He shows a chart of the funding. He talks about the latest Star Citizen live episode. Now, this is journalism. Like, he's really hitting on all the good things here. And he even links a recent article by the Noobifier, who we know is a gigantic Star Citizen shill. So the bias, I think, is tipping towards positivity in this particular article. Maybe the comment section can help us. Let's see. Wow, years of development and 400 million plus invested, still no release. Man, yes. Saved. I do want to make a point about the comment sections, and to make this point, I actually want to go to r/gaming, who had this piece up 2 days ago. And I think you know what the comment section will look like. But before we jump into the comment section, I want to show you this. And it was a study done by Pew Research. And the study was on Twitter. It was political related. But the finding of it was that the most prolific 10% create 80% of the tweets. And I feel this holds true in general for most gaming communities and gaming content, be it on Reddit or on game-specific forums. You have the loudest 10% creating 80% of the noise. And I would say absolutely that is true also. Because Reddit, if Reddit was a clear barometer of a gaming community, then all gaming studios would be bankrupt and dead. EA would be out of business. BioWare would not exist. CD Projekt Red would have burnt to the ground by now. So Reddit, I feel, falls into that category where the loud 10% are making up 80% of the comments. So if you guys want to dig through some of this, should we dare? Top comment. Great. When's it done? I bought a GTX 970 to play this game. I'm laughing because that's me. friend of mine, Press Respawn is the name, went to Micro Center, got a whole bunch of 970s, and I bought one from him so I could play Star Citizen. That is exactly what happened to me too. Right now, that 970 is sitting in my son's computer. My son, who was not even born when Star Citizen was announced. I feel you. That's definitely correct. Let's dig on a bit deeper. Let's see. This guy's saying, while the game is unlikely to be finished, it is unlikely to end in 2029. I don't know how you got that date. The RSI have enough money for 10 more years of development right now, even if all donations stop. That is nonsense. This person is making it up. I want to say it's just being ignorant rather than the person being stupid. Now, I haven't checked the financials for last year or the year before, but CIG, the company, actually operates in the red. They spend more money than they bring in almost every year. Early on, he said there were a couple of big years that they were actually bringing in more money than they spent, but that changed in recent years. Keep in mind, they have over 700 and growing employees. They have 4 to 5 studios, just bought new studios in Manchester and expanding, just expanded in Montreal also. So the money they're bringing in is actually all spent. Money goes straight back into the company. Now let's see if anyone actually brings that topic up. The response was, "You're right." No, that's wrong. Let's check the next one. The RSI have 10 more years. This guy's saying this isn't true. They have spent. There we go. Commander Kotek coming in with some truth bombs here. This isn't true. They've spent $500 million to date. Each year it's cost them $75 presently. That is correct. Star Citizen is spending the money that's coming in. It's going towards employees. It's going towards salary. Very difficult concept to understand for people that don't understand how business works. For example, right here, this guy asking, what the hell are they doing with that money? Setting it on fire? Obviously, there's no game. He doesn't see the game. So what is happening? The game cannot exist. Generous salaries for family members. Well, look, there's 2 family members. There's Chris Roberts' brother and Chris Roberts' wife who work there. No doubt they are collecting C-suite level of salaries, be it 150, 250, 350,000. We don't know exactly what they're making, but it is generous, so not completely wrong. But correct answer, more truth bombs coming in. They also have 700 people in 3 offices. No, it's actually closer to 5 offices in different countries. They burn money faster than a Hollywood star experiencing a midlife crisis. Look, I'm kind of depressed. The basic knowledge of what's happening here is kind of true. And look, I don't want to come down too hard on these guys who are slamming the game. They just don't know. It's ignorance, or maybe they're purposely trying to pass bad information. But I do want to bring up something interesting, which I saw also on r/gaming. And it was a post made just earlier today. Anyone else lost passion to game, or is it just me? Games don't hit the same anymore. Yes. And if you had to ask every single Star Citizen backer, why is it that you continue to fund a game that seems to be continually delayed? Why do you do it? We do it for this reason. And this is why gamers, well, let me rephrase this. A gamer, singular, is smart. Gamers, plural, are stupid, panicky animals. Thank you, Men in Black, for the reference. Gamers as a group are stupid. Gamer, individual, is smart. Look at this thread. Top comment. I'm 34, still gaming. I'm 31, same, 31, still gaming. AAA titles simply aren't what they used to be. What do all these guys in this entire thread want? Tell me, guys, you guys watching this channel, because you're mostly Star Citizen backers, what is it that you think these guys want? Is there a gaming studio somewhere out there that is making a game that could possibly scratch that itch they have? Something unique, something that has not been done before. If only such a game existed. If only there was a gaming studio with the balls to actually do it. Gamers more than often act against the best self-interests. All the slamming here, and I think a wonderful example is what's happening in New World recently. Now, New World had a patch. There's a couple of nerfs, a couple of buffs. They nerfed the healers in New World. Now, if you played a healer and it's your favorite build, and they come along and nerf your build, all right, what do? You review bomb the game. hoping to punish Amazon Games for ruining your favorite build and then hurting their wallets, because obviously this will what make the game go better. It's ridiculous. Now granted, there are some bugs, there's been some duplication glitches, there have been issues, but review bombing the game which you spent 400 hours playing to punish the company is acting against your own self-interest, and this happens so much. So here we have gamers looking for something that is different. Here we have Cyberpunk, which took 8 years to make. We know what happened. Fallout 76, horrible launch. No Man's Sky, horrible launch. Mass Effect Andromeda, do I have to tell you? Anthem, I'm still heartbroken about Anthem. Could have been so great. They had to rush the game out. They had a deadline. Grand Theft Auto Trilogy just came out. Battlefield 2042. If only there was a studio out there that would take the time and do it right. So, pop quiz for you guys. What is it that CIG that's doing different? What is CIG doing differently that none of these games and companies have done? Do you know what it is? I'll give you a second. CIG right now has a playable alpha that we are all in. They're not going to drop a game suddenly like Cyberpunk and it's going to be massive bugs. We know today, right now, this very second. In fact, like I said, there's a free fly event right now today. All you have to do is log in, download the game, you can play, you know exactly where the game stands. There's not going to be a surprise. It's not going to be dropping suddenly and there's going to be a whole bunch of surprises about why the game is terrible. Everyone complaining about this very problem right over here. You know what? Here is a company, none of these guys, here is a company called CIG that is working to cater to every single person in this Reddit thread that is looking for that something which is missing. A company that's going to take the risk. A company that is letting you play the alpha right now so there is no surprise when it launches. There'll be no surprise to what the game is about. And the fact that they've raised $400 million and are still on track right now to break last year's record, which was a groundbreaking, enormous year. They're on track to break it right now. What does it tell you? What does it tell you? Well, with that, guys, let's wrap it up. I think I hit on the points I wanted to. What are your thoughts? If you enjoy this content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Your comments below are appreciated. I'll catch you in the next one.